Food prices are on the rise during the pandemic, but a new study says the cost of groceries may be even higher than we think. For more on that, let's go to Tyler Orton from Business in Vancouver. Morning, Tyler. Any way you slice it, Canadians are digging deeper to pay for food.
Yeah, it's tough. Right now, Statistics Canada is officially reporting that food prices are up 2.7% over the last 12 months. But a new report from Dalhousie University says that figure is actually closer to 5%. And it's making Canadians change their habits at the grocery stores. We're seeing that about 49% of Canadians report reducing their meat purchases over the last 6 months. 42% are reading grocery store flyers more frequently compared with last year. And 40% are willing to buy discounted items closer to their expiry date just to save a few dollars. Now, the study finds that, supply chain issues brought on by the pandemic, those will eventually taper off, but it's really the long-term effects of climate change that are going to keep food prices higher than they typically are in any given economic cycle. So it's something that I think a lot of us are going to be concerned about, and it's not necessarily going to be going away anytime soon.
That's a scary thought, and it's a new reality for anyone who is going to be buying groceries, which is all of us. Okay, let's talk about the price of oil, because that has been going up despite the numbers today. But don't look for the loonie to be following suit. In fact, the dollar may be taking a bit of a dip.
Yeah, it's interesting because the price of oil is typically an indicator of the strength of the loonie. But even with oil prices on the rise, economists at CIBC are cautioning Canadians not to expect this to translate into a higher dollar anytime soon. Instead, possible gains from the loonie, they've been offset by signs that the U.S. Federal Reserve will be gearing up for an interest rate hike sooner rather than later. So the loonie, it is going to be steady for a little while. But look, if you're planning a trip, say, south of the border as restrictions hopefully loosen up further, now might be the right time to go ahead and buy those U.S. dollars, as the Canadian dollar is actually expected to go down in value next year and further into 2023 as the economic policies between the Bank of Canada as well as the U.S. Federal Reserve continue to diverge. So I don't know, maybe fill your pockets up if you want to go take a trip at some time in the near future.
I will gladly fill up my pockets any Friday moving forward. Thank you, Tyler.